it's 4th of July weekend, so I thought it topical to do a American-related video. Whatever. That intro was horrible. Anyways, today we are answering the question of how realistic Captain America's shield is, particularly with the bouncing off of the walls. So for this video, because I don't have the budget for it, I will be using a paper plate, which is definitely a vibranium shield. But anyways, it has the same general idea of a frisbee, and so I'll be using that for reference when I explain kind of the logistics of it. So I'm here with my low-budget vibranium Captain America shield, which is 100% not just a paper plate with some marker. I was going to use a frisbee, but it's the same concept. So initial prediction is that it won't. I'm going to just say I don't think it's going to bounce. And the reasoning for that I'll get into in a minute. Aside from the fact that it's, a paper plate. I don't have actual vibranium, so this is the closest that I can do with my current budget. So let's try it out. It kind of bounces. I don't think that would work in a combat situation, but then again, I also don't think that I'd have a paper plate. Alright, try again here. Actually, that wasn't half bad. If I don't put as much power into it. Nope. So part of it is because this is a paper plate, it hits the wall and just kind of crumples, and that kind of kills its momentum. So the thought is, if I throw it lightly, in theory, it wouldn't crumple as much and could maybe maintain some backwards pull. So, getting the angle in right is a part of it too. That one bounced. So if I were to make an analysis of whether Captain America's shield could bounce, I'd say it's possible. Yeah. I think if I had, better material, for sure, than this. But, yeah, plausible. Now, the simple concept of the shield, and particularly bouncing in general, and this is layman's, definitely not a scientific expert in this area, or any area. This is just from what I understand from my research. I will put in the tags up here some links to some videos that explain the concept way better than I ever could. But generally speaking, when something bounces, it deforms, and then it returning back to its regular shape is what generates the bounce. We see this concept used in a tennis ball, where the tennis ball hits the wall, it almost squishes flat, and then bounces back to form and springs back. A frisbee, on the other hand, does not do that. Okay, so I have a hula hoop, because it has kind of that concept of bending, so theoretically it should bounce. So I figured I might add it in. It wasn't a part of the original plan, but we'll test it. That was a terrible throw. So it does bounce, but the thing is,
it's too heavy that it just kind of falls to the ground. So, you know, it's the right idea, but just not quite the right implementation. Aside from the fact that a hula hoop would not make a good shield because it would not block anything. It's just a hoop.
So based on all the evidence that we've seen, and the concepts that I've introduced, I'd say that yeah, it's possible for Captain America's shield to bounce as it does, given the right material. And since vibranium fictional, we can only assume. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a comment down below. Let me know some other things you'd like to see me test.